Yo, what's good YouTube? What's up PlayStation Nation? It's your boy Jay Bari, and I'm here to give you guys greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Nation, which is the PlayStation 4. This is a really quick video response to my man Frozen Magma. He did a video about gaming credentials. It's about 15 questions that gaming YouTubers were answering on their gaming past, or history and all that good stuff. And he tagged me in his video, and I have to answer these 15 questions here in these gaming streets. So here we go, where I'm going to be answering these 15 questions. And the first question we start with yo, how old were you when you first started playing video games? When I first started playing video games, I was very young. I was about 5 years old. Just came up to this country, and when we came up to this country, we were blessed with an NES, where we had not Super Nintendo, NES with Duck Hunt and Mario Brothers, that package. And yeah, we was playing that all day, every day. And we also had some Tiger handheld consoles, which was pretty dope, man. I love those Tiger handhelds, man. Those were my jam. Back in the day, man. I remember I snuck one in school, got it taken from the teacher. I was salty too, man, because teacher wasn't giving it back until my mom came through to collect it, and I got in a bunch of trouble. But yeah, the NES was my first console. I was about 5 years old. What is it about video games you love? This is question number 2, by the way. What I love about video games is getting immersed into a world that these devs has created, something that you can't physically experience, in the real world. And it's dope to see some of your fantasies as far as things that you can think of when you're a kid, or things that you think of now, that you would love to do. You can do those things within a video game. You know what I mean? So I definitely love that aspect of video game. Enjoying a good story, similar to like a movie sometimes, you just having that interactive experience instead of you just, watching. So definitely love that about video games. Question number 3. Can violent and graphic games be a bad influence on people? I get this question a lot, and I do think it can, because some people is just not built like that. A lot of people don't have the mental fortitude to consider a video game a video game. You know what I mean? They will sometimes think these things are real, and do some crazy things. But overall, I'm like 60-40% on that, because I do feel that majority of the people, video games doesn't cause it's not a bad influence on people. You might have the few bunch, matter of fact, let's put it 80-20, not 60-40, 80-20. You might have those bad apples, but overall, I don't think video games cause, bad influences. The 20% that people hear or try to describe that people being crazy with video games, that's very small, but those are going to get highlighted more, because it's easy to look up on the negative aspects that video games can bring rather than the positives. But I'm like 80-20 on that. PC or console? Of course, console gaming all day, every day. That's what I do out here in these streets. Question number 5. Do you watch Let's Plays on YouTube? If so, who? I do watch some Let's Plays. I don't watch them as much anymore. Probably 2 years ago, I probably was watching a little bit more, but I do watch Let's Plays. I watch my man Big Cheese. I watch Seamus, SSP or whatever his name is. I watch that guy. I do watch Chase Money. Chase is definitely a cool Let's Player. I watch Zobi's Let's Plays too, if you would call those Let's Plays. But I do watch Zobi's gameplays as well sometimes, with his secondary gaming channel. But Big Cheese definitely is a dude that I do watch a lot, because he does do those retro stuff, and I like watching that or listening that during work sometimes. If you watch Let's Plays, do you have a favorite? Yeah, those people I named, Cheese, that SS whatever dude name, Chase Money, those guys, definitely good guys to watch. You can sit down, very entertaining to watch them do gameplays, and Zobi as well. What is your favorite genre of games? Definitely RPGs. Always been an RPG guy since I was young. Like I said, I like story, I like characters and stuff like that. I also do love my action adventure games, and I do like my first person shooters. I'm just a beast. Let's just put it at that. But I do like RPGs would be my number one, favorite genre. Are you an old school gamer, or do you like getting the newest consoles? I do like getting the newest consoles. I technically don't like to keep like old consoles like that, due to the fact like I'm never a person that really like clutter. I don't like a lot of things clogging up my space. I like space to just move around. So I don't collect the consoles, or don't have the consoles that I had when I was a little kid. You know what I mean? I just keep it moving. Some consoles I would have, like I do have my PlayStation consoles, but those are packed away. You know what I mean? I'm not going to keep them out there like that. I know a lot of people are into the whole retro gaming stuff, but not me necessarily. I do like to keep up to date with the new consoles. Nintendo or Sega? I'm a Sega fanboy. Sega was my people's back in the day, man. I used to love Sega. Growing up now, I would say Nintendo. Looking back, like I always be like Sonic is the better game. As a kid, I was like Sonic is the better game than Mario. But looking at it now as an adult, Mario is definitely the superior game than Sonic, because Mario, that formula can stand the test of time. You know what I mean? Where Sonic, there definitely has been a lot of changes to his format of how a Sonic game is played. With Mario, you pretty much have the basics, or they will add on with a 3D aspect or stuff like that. But that 2D space, Mario is definitely king. But I was a Sega fanboy, so I'm going to say Sega. Favorite or least favorite video game character? Oh, everybody know this. What's that chick named Vanille from Final Fantasy 13? The pink hair chick. I hated that girl. Her voice was horrible. Is it Vanille? I forgot her name, but terrible. I also didn't like Rico from Killzone. He was very annoying, but I think that was the purpose of him, with that character. But Vanille, that's not purpose. That's not purposely done. She's just annoying just to be annoying. So yeah. Are you a Let's Player? If yes, no, I'm not really a Let's Player. I don't really put up Let's Plays like that. I just do, one and done deals. It's very few that I put up like a full gameplay or full playthrough, because I just feel like that's too much work, in my opinion. YouTube is just more for a little hobby of mine. You know what I'm saying? Not something that is that serious to me. Favorite video game soundtrack? Kingdom Hearts. No question about it. It's Kingdom Hearts. Oh, and I like Street Fighter, Dirt Strike. Dirt Strike is very good soundtrack. And Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Heroes, classic games like that. But Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, whatever, whichever Kingdom Hearts top soundtrack. Any game recommendations? Yes, I am Setsuna. Go and play that game if you guys love old school Japanese RPGs. If you're a fan of Chrono Trigger, that is the spiritual successor to Chrono Trigger, and it's a beast. It's a great game. You should play it. If you could be any character of the game, who would it be and why? Normally I would say Cloud on this one, but I'm not gonna say Cloud. I'm just gonna say Ryu, because Ryu is like one of my favorite fighting game characters of all time, and I just think Ryu's just a monster. He's a beast. A guy that can stand the test of time. How old is Ryu now in these gaming streets? But Cloud Strife is definitely there. That's my dude. But Cloud got a little, he got some issues. But Ryu, that's my man. Ryu got issues too. But I'll pick Ryu. I'll pick Ryu just because I just want to be different. Pick Ryu. And who would you tag in this video? Who would I tag? Let me see if I can just tag somebody random to do this. I'm going to tag my man Persona. That's GWP. And I'm going to tag somebody that is a new subscriber of mine, Resurrection. I don't know the numbers. My bad, Resurrection. I don't know the numbers. But I'm going to tag Resurrection in this video. Get a little history on my man Resurrection. And see, his past gaming, history. I don't know what to say. But yeah, Persona, GWP, and Resurrection. Those are the people I'm going to tag. I will have their links in the description. And yeah, it's your boy Jay Barry. And I'm gone. Yo, Frozen. Big shout out to my man Frozen on this. You know what I mean? But I'm gone. Deuces.